Yeah. It's conference championship week, but it's also Thursday on December 5th, I believe.
Fifth.
And yeah, the Lions play today. As you can see on my shirt, as you can see on Zach's shirt. So that's all that really matters today. Sorry if we're not gonna we'll cover college football for a quick second, just preview and do our picks for the upcoming matchups, but we don't know who's gonna win it all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Now, tonight is a huge night. And Zach, I want to ask you a question because I've been thinking about this.
Absolutely.
A
What's up?
lot of people, there's been two sides of Lions fans I've been seeing, I guess, looking at friends, family, social media. You have the Lions fans who are just convinced that I'm not saying this isn't, because I still have the Lions winning the Super Bowl this year. But you have the Lions fans, even with all these injuries and stuff, they're still convinced that you know, they are just this like a league above and a level above everyone else in not only the NFC but in the NFL in general, and that they can do no wrong, that they're going to win everything. You threw five picks against a team that's going to win their division, and you still won the game. You put multiple. You've had games where you're putting up 50 points a couple times. You have an offense that is the best in the NFL and rolling and not, but you also have a defense who since the beginning of the season have put 12 people on IR and have lost. I can't even count how many starters. I really
Yeah.
can't.
We only have, I
Say
think, like one or two starters left.
exactly. Say
Um,
just to put it in perspective, say all but two all but two of your front seven, of your starting front seven that you had at the beginning of this year are are on IR right now. The
yeah.
injuries are just piling up and is absolutely ridiculous. So tonight, looking at the Green Bay and Lions game, are you and the implications it has on the NFC and the number one seed, are you expecting the Lions to win, or are you hoping the Lions can win?
That's a great word use of wordage there because I do believe the Lions are gonna win. It's
Me
just
too.
I
But
think
are
it's
you
more of a hope
expecting
today.
them or
I,
are
I
you
think it's
hoping?
I think it's more of a hope because I mean, there's no doubt about it. We're hurt. Like the league average for IR players is what, like 7 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah, we have 12.
We have 12. So that's sick. Not to mention all the other injuries we got going on. Not to mention how many of them are on the defensive end as well.
Yeah.
Amount of blows to anything is huge. We did sign Jamal Adams, and he's going to be getting reps supposedly tonight. So we'll
Mhm.
see. We'll see. I truly think they're going to move him in a little linebacker. Um,
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's that good of a safety.
he's always been, in my opinion, good at reading the run and like his zone coverage. So I think he could totally play the linebacker role. Um,
For sure.
but I think it's more of a hope today. Our offense, I do think we're gonna win, and I'm a little confident about it too, because it's a revenge game, right? If we think about it, Brian Branch is gonna get his get back tonight. That's the plan, right? You
That's the
can't
plan.
hit him. He's gonna get his get back. And then I don't know if you saw, but I think it was like Tucker Kraft was um, talking shit to Kirby Joseph.
Reckless
He,
to
he, he
Kirby.
was
Yeah.
like, he was basically like, yeah, he's hurt some of my boys. If I there's a play and I'm against him, he's it's gonna be football. Essentially implying he's gonna try and purposely hurt him. So um that'll be a little interesting to see. And additionally, I don't know if you saw Xavier McKinney talking his shit. Um, he said we're not worried about Amon Ra. We don't even care who's in their wide receiver room. It's not even a concern. That's a little crazy to me.
It is very crazy. It,
No.
it's it's insane, honestly. It's kind of laughable. But they're gonna talk. Lions are gonna talk. Show me in the field. You can do all the talking in the world. Show me
I
in the field.
I
You
like
know what
that.
happened the first time. This isn't the same Lions team as before. But I'm in the same boat as you. I'm hoping the Lions can win. Because it's just those injuries, bro. Like, and don't get me wrong, Aaron Glenn has been just wizarding through
Absolutely. He's
past,
not gonna be a
honestly,
head
really
coach this
since
year.
exactly, really since Hutch got hurt. He's just been just every year. He does just every week, excuse me, oh my God, does just enough to um to win and to
Yeah.
give the team and the offense the best chances to win, and just holding the other team to as many or as little points as needed to win.
No,
And
yeah.
but it's just at some point you just gotta look like take a step back and just it's I feel like it's okay to say that maybe we're not going to go 16-1, 16-2. I still think that the one seed for at least us and the Eagles, and you can probably even
It's
include the
always going to be
Packers and the
achievable.
Vikings. It's still up in the air, but tonight is a huge game, and I'm with you. I'm hoping we win. I'm for a rare time this season. I am not, excuse me, expecting or coming with the impression tonight of expecting to win.
Yeah.
Under
But
normal circumstances, you don't tell people, even if you had like seven, six people in IR, I'm expecting us to win. But 12,
yeah,
Zach,
12's
though,
a
and
lot.
those are 12 big
I know. Not to
injuries,
mention the
dude.
guys not in
Big.
IR, not playing like Taylor Decker, that's still a huge
Exactly. Yeah.
substantial loss. Um,
DJ Reader, Taylor Decker,
yep.
Anzaruki, and Pascal are out tonight. That's huge. Those
That's,
are
that's a lot of
those
key
are either
players.
starters or backups. They're not like third or fourth string players. It's
No,
we're
they've been getting consistent reps. If they're not the starter, they're still getting consistent reps.
exactly.
It's going to be a little bit of a battle. I think I ideally I'd like us to see us win this one. I don't know if we're going to beat the Bills though. That's the next game I'm really concerned about. That's going to be, which I'm not going to jinx nothing, but that could be a potential Super Bowl matchup. The Bills have looked really nice as
That's
well.
another question I want to ask you as well. If I gave you a piece of paper for you to sign right now that said the Lions would beat the Packers tonight and lose to the Bills next week, would you sign it?
Yeah, I would.
Me too.
That
In a heartbeat, actually.
yeah,
In
I
a
mean like
heartbeat.
I just feel like we're due for another loss.
I think that too, but I just think like looking at the implication of the NFC number one seed, I'd rather win this week and get absolutely clobbered by the Bills next week. Okay, that's cool. The
Not
Bills can come to
clobbered. I don't
Detroit,
want to get
clobber,
clobbered,
but if I had
but
a guaranteed win against the Packers this week, you're beating a division rival. You're
that's
pretty
fair.
much locking yourself up for the NFC North Division. And with this win, your odds of being number one seed in the NFC increase exponentially. I'd rather beat a division rival and an NFC team than beat an AFC team who's really not gonna, do anything to help our position and our standing within the NFC. Because right now, no other team in NFL, in my opinion, needs a bye week than the Lions, bro.
No,
It's just
I agree, and I think we need to push for that. We really
I
do.
agree. Yeah,
But
just
it'll also come
having
down to a little bit of luck. The Eagles are on a roll here.
that's what I'm saying. You're just looking at them and you're just like, bro, just slip up one time. That's it. Just one time. That's it. All we need is for you to slip up just one time.
That ain't
Just
happening.
and they're not
I don't
doing
think that's
that.
happening this week. They play the
They're
Panthers.
not doing that. They're not doing that. And it's just that's why I think this game is so crucial. I think this is the biggest game that we play all year, honestly.
It
And
very
it's
well could
just
be.
so I'm always nervous, I'm always nervous for the Lions game, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Anyway, we'll come back to the Lions. Let's get to a little bit of college football, I guess.
yeah. Why not?
Sure.
Let's go
So
over
it
picks real
is.
quick before we get into like our previous like record. You went 11-2. Good job.
Thank
Still
you.
on
I did.
top here all time. You got 83 and 33 now. I'm staggering a little farther behind. I went 8-5. Now
Mm,
I'm 78 and 38. Not my best week, but every pick I had
Lord,
wrong
who'd you
was
pick?
within every pick I had wrong was within a couple points. Like it was actually one of them I literally got wrong by 1 point. So
Sorry about that. Dang, Zach.
it's whatever.
See,
On to the next.
what about NFL? Who won the NFL pick? Just curious. Just out of curiosity.
You won by one.
That's all I
Barely.
needed.
Barely.
That's all I Hey, a win's a win, Zach.
Oh, yeah. It's because I picked the Giants. And the Giants were close too on that Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah. Who did they play last week?
Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
Close.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
But it is what it is, I guess.
This is actually gonna be pretty quick. Your conference championship week, you only have
Yep.
what, like six games ish, if that. Eight, yeah, 6 games. So
Yeah.
we're gonna start off in I believe this is the American Athletic Championship, the AAC. You have Tulane, and this happens tomorrow, 8 p.m., Friday the 6th. Tulane against 24 ranked Miami. Who are you picking, Zach?
Bro, There's no way Tulane wins, right?
I'm sorry, I meant
Or
Army.
wait,
Did I say Army? I might have said Miami accidentally. I
you
meant to
said
say Army.
Miami. I'm like, I was
My
like,
bad, my bad, my
oh,
bad.
you're sure.
Army. That's what I meant to say. Army. Excuse
Okay,
me. I just
okay,
called
okay.
it.
Let's
Sorry about
backtrack for a
that.
second now.
Yeah.
Army's fallen off a little bit here. I will not lie. Um, they were ranked previously, but Tulane's kind of balling at the moment. Um, but I think I'm gonna rock with the underdog here and pick Army.
You're gonna rock with Army.
I think so.
I am going to I'm gonna say Tulane for this one. Tulane's been rolling. I think this is another huge challenge for Army, just like I don't think like a Notre Dame's a size challenge because they obviously got killed by them, but
Yeah,
I
no,
like
no one's
Tulane
like
in this
Notre
one.
Dame. Come on now.
Yeah,
They,
I like Tulane in this one.
that's
Again, another game tomorrow in the Mountain West Conference. You have the 20th ranked UNLV. I forgot. I think they're Rebels. Yeah, versus
yeah.
going to. This is basically a home game. They travel to Boise State. They don't have neutral site games in like Group of Four conference championship. So they basically just travel to Boise to go against the Broncos in the Mountain West Championship. Who do you have, Zach?
Give me Boise. John T's on a generational run. Heisman conversation's a whole nother thing because they're two very deserving candidates, but it's not going to work out like that. So I'm gonna rock with Boise this week.
Boise.
Yep.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I think they'll get it done again. I wouldn't be surprised if UNLV won. They did go against each other early in the season. It was a great game. But yeah, I'll take Genty and Boise for this one.
Yeah.
The 16th ranked Cyclones from Iowa State go up against the 15th ranked Arizona State Sun Devils in Big 12 championship. Arizona State Sun Devils was actually projected to be last in the division before the season started this year. So, what a
Wow.
story and season that they've had. Who do you have, Zebo?
Iowa State's kind of, I don't know. They're both like really, I really like Arizona State. I've been hot on them for a little bit here. Iowa State's kind of disappointed me. Every time I think I've thought they were going to win, they have not in our picks so far. So I'm going to not pick them and I'm going to rock with Arizona State this week.
Arizona State. I'm going to rock with Arizona State too. They're the hottest team maybe in the country right now. They've won like a lot straight. But
They just
yeah,
whooped
Arizona State.
Arizona too in a rivalry
Exactly.
game.
They killed Arizona. Arizona State, yeah, they're on a tear right now. And Iowa State is just too wishy-washy, inconsistent for me. So I'll go with the Sun Devils as well. We have a top five matchup here. The fifth ranked Georgia Bulldogs go against the second ranked Texas Longhorns in their first SEC championship appearance in their first year back in the SEC. Zach, earlier this year, by the way, Georgia did travel to Austin and they beat Texas on the road
Yep.
in Atlanta for this one. So kind of in Georgia's backyard. Who you got?
This is going to be a great game. It really is.
I think so.
Um, if not the best, this is definitely going to be the second best this week. I think Texas gets its get back here, and proves that they're still top contenders. So
Yeah,
with Texas.
I agree. I'm going with Texas. Georgia. I don't know. They obviously they're Georgia. They're still always going to be good, but this don't look like the Georgia that we know and love so much and we are used to.
I'm okay with that
So I
though.
definitely think. What do you say?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm cool with that. But I think Kirby will have his team ready, but I think this is Texas's year. So uh, third ranked Penn State Nittany Lions, and in their first appearance in the Big Ten ever, the first ranked Oregon Ducks clash in Indianapolis for the Big Ten championship. Zach, who you got?
Man, Oregon is unstoppable right now. They really are. They just had a late bye week too. They're going to be rested. They're going to be ready to go. I'm going to rock with Oregon. Unfortunately, I'd
Yeah,
love to see Penn
yeah.
State pull it out, but
Penn State can't win a big game, bro. So they really can't. This is against the best team in the country. It's indoors.
yep.
And I just saw Oregon's uniforms for the Big Ten championship,
They're
and
nice.
yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like they don't even, how like a little bit of like maybe like the Ohio State like Michigan game, they always wear the same uniforms. They never like do an alternate or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Oregon, they're just coming. different. It feels like they wouldn't rock this, or a team wouldn't
Really?
rock this in a Big Ten championship. I don't know.
Okay.
It looks cool. Green helmets, black out uniform. So
They
give me
always have good
Oregon.
jerseys, so I trust it with
They
them.
do. They do. They do. Last, we have the ACC championship. 17th ranked Clemson clash with 8th ranked SMU in Charlotte, North Carolina. Zach, who do you have?
It's a tough one. It really is. This one could go either way, truly. Um, I'm kind of rocking with SMU lately. They've been doing me right. Um, so I think I'm gonna rock with them again. Pick SMU here.
I'm going to SMU as well. Clemson, they just lost to South Carolina last week. But I think they'll have a better week than they did last week, but SMU just looks like they're on a mission. It's kind of crazy. We can have half of the games, or actually in four of the six conference championship games we have this year, a team who just joined a new conference in the past 2 years
Oh,
has the ability to win their conference championship.
wow.
With Arizona State coming to the Big 12, Texas going to the SEC, Oregon coming to the Big Ten, and SMU going to the ACC. So we'll see
That's
how that,
crazy.
yeah, it will. We'll see how that pans out. So that's it for the college football picks.
Unless you want to do Sunbelt and that stuff too.
No, I don't even know
I don't
who's
pay
playing
attention
this.
to that though.
Respectfully, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know who's playing the Sun Belt.
I like it. Um, but yeah, that's all we got for college. I do want
Sorry,
to
guys. It's
mention
it's
Michigan
Lions game.
State's
We're recording this literally on Lions game day. There's nothing else that's
little,
not.
little
There's
press for
nothing else
time,
that
but isn't
matters.
that cool?
There's
Uh,
nothing else that matters
I
right
do
now.
want to mention Michigan State's disappointing end to the season.
I was at the game.
You were. I was not.
I
Um,
wish I wasn't though. I knew we were gonna lose that game. I
I
didn't
I
think it
did
was
too. I
that
still picked
much.
Michigan State because I can't not pick them. But
I
um,
picked Rutgers.
listen, I would have thought it would have been more of a fight.
There was no fight.
It was not that in the slightest. So really
The
disappointing.
stadium was empty.
Um, we'll see how it
There
goes.
was there was after halftime there was no one in the student section.
No, I believe it. Everybody's leaving. Everyone go home. But Michigan State did just flip a 4-star, 5-star commit from Bama. I don't remember what star it is, but running back, that's huge for us. Um, should be good. He grew up in Lansing, so he said this is home,
I
thankfully.
didn't know that. Wow. Close
Yeah,
to
it
home.
just happened yesterday, I think. I think it
I think I
was.
know what you're talking about. I think I saw a graphic of it on
Um,
social media somewhere.
no, yeah, listen, that's huge. It really is. No, Jonathan Smith just got to get in the transfer portal because
Big
our
time.
recruiting class is not very good yet this year.
You gotta pay for players now, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just the sad reality. But with that being said, let's move into NFL a little more here. Um, Lions last week, Thanksgiving win, first time since
That was scary. That was a scary
2016.
game.
We almost sold for a second.
Thank God
We did.
Eberflus did. Thank God Eberflus did.
Yep.
Coming into halftime, I was like, this is gonna be easy. You're up 16 at halftime. You have 18 first downs.
Yeah.
I think they only ran like less than 5 plays on offense before halftime. So we were just like going into halftime. I was like, oh yeah, it's over. This is a lock. We have this in the bag. We might win by we might win by double digits at this point.
Yeah.
No, that did not happen. The Lions, second half, I swear there was a defender dropping, going down in the field every 3, 4, 5 plays on our defense. And that's what makes me so nervous about this week and just the overall health of our team. But we got the dub,
We
first
did.
time winning on Thanksgiving since 2016, which is
That's huge.
absolutely insane to think about. So
Yeah.
that's one thing about the line. We're just kind of breaking curses this year. We beat the Seahawks for the
Knock on
first
wood,
time in a
buddy.
while. I know. You beat the Seahawks. You hear it? You beat the Seahawks the first time in a while. You beat the Cowboys the first time in a while. You win on Thanksgiving, so oh my gosh. I hope this
Keep it
happens
going.
again tonight. Yeah, keep going. But yeah, what are your thoughts on last weekend? That was scary, bro. I was not that was a scary game.
They the Bears caught fire to their credit. They are a very we've talked about it. They are a very talented team.
They
Um,
are.
Caleb was getting in a little groove there. was scary. Keenan, I think, had 2 tutties on us. That
You
just
start
goes
him
to
in
show our
fantasy.
secondary is
Is he on
so
your
low.
fantasy team?
Huh?
Is he on your fantasy team? One of your fantasy
Keenan Allen?
teams? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I thought it
I
was.
got Mike Evans. That might
Ah,
be who you're
okay.
thinking of.
Maybe
But
that's something.
no, listen, he caught fire, so it was a lot
Yeah.
closer than I would have liked. Um,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I saw David Montgomery eating a carrot at the end of it. It was really funny. I loved it.
Oh, I saw that. That was hilarious.
All of them had a turkey leg, and then there's David Montgomery with a carrot.
That
Um,
was hilarious.
but hey, listen, it's a rivalry game in division. It's gonna
Yeah.
be
Things
heated.
like that are gonna
It's gonna come
happen, bro. It
close.
is
I'm just
rivalry division games, they're just so up in the air.
they
You can
are.
be the best team
Unless you're the Chiefs.
ever. And that's what I'm saying. You can, yeah, the division's awful, but you can be the best team ever and play a division game and get cooked, bro. Like division
Yeah,
games, they're so interesting. That's why I like them so much. They're a toss up, but they're crucial. I think people like to say they count as like 2 games, honestly. So,
yeah.
winning one of those, we got to get another one tonight, bro.
I agree. It'd be nice. It's a little sweep.
Please.
It'd be nice.
Oh my gosh.
But with that being said, I think let's get into picks here.
Yeah,
Um,
let's do some picks.
Starting off with an amazing Thursday night football game coming to us in like right around 2 hours here.
Yep, 2 hours and 7 minutes is kickoff.
Yeah. So we got Packers coming to Detroit. Evan, I think I know where you're picking for this one after we talk.
I just want to explain this. I have the utmost confidence in my Detroit Lions winning tonight. I do. I'm more on the hoping to win than expecting to win, but I still think this is our year. We have some sort of luck and magic, which all good teams do, by the way. This isn't just singled out to the Lions. All good teams have a little bit of luck as well as being really good. And I just think that the injuries, they're just so hard to overcome. Yes, the Packers, they have injuries too. Jair Alexander, I don't know if you saw the injury report.
Yeah.
Jair Alexander's not playing. I think another starting cornerback for them isn't playing, and a linebacker they put on a lot of pass defense schemes isn't playing as well. So
Okay.
our offense is the best offense in the NFL, in my opinion. And I think that they're going to keep us in the game today. And I think in order to do that, you have to score 30 points at least. So,
Yep, that's fair.
and I'm not saying they can't do that because I have the utmost confidence they can do that. But if you guys remember the video earlier in the year, I picked the Packers at home, crappy weather against my Lions, and they proved me wrong. They did. They proved me wrong. I took my L. I lost the pick. Zach creeped up in the ranks on me.
I need every pick I
It's
can get. Of
reverse psychology, bro. All right, the Lions need everything they can get right now. Now, as you can, I'm rooting for the Lions. I got the blue LEDs on. I
course.
think they're gonna win for the sake of the pick and the reverse psychology. I'll take Green Bay. I will say this though: if you win this game, I will start next episode by saying I will never pick. Maybe shoot, we play Buffalo next week. I'll start next episode apologizing. I'll name every starter one by one if you win this game, and I'll apologize to all of them. I'll take Green Bay just through the reverse psychology
That's
and
fair.
tell you
Um,
something happens, bro.
I'm gonna take the Lions. It's worked out all but one time this year for me. So I'm gonna keep that hot streak going. Um, I
Maybe it's you, not me. Maybe that's what's the luck. It's you. It's not
not
me.
hey, regardless if it ain't broke, let's not fix it.
Yeah.
So, Jaden Reed, I kind of feel like he's gonna feed some families tonight, though. I feel like he could have a masterclass type of game.
He
Um,
might be in one of my parlays.
oh, okay. That's no, that's I get that. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna rock with the Lions. I really think that they're gonna pull it out here tonight. It's gonna be a close one though.
Oh
So
yeah.
don't look away from the TV, I guess. But whatever.
Oh, at
Moving on
all.
to the Sunday slate, we have an exciting matchup of the Jaguars at Titans.
Battle of just two bad teams, bro.
I
Trevor
don't know if you
Lawrence
saw, but
out
Trevor
pretty
Lawrence,
much
yep,
for the year.
Trevor
Yep,
Lawrence
Trevor
done.
Lawrence out for the year.
And Aziz Al-Shire fined, suspended. And
True.
he posted on Instagram a picture of the Joker saying, "You guys want to make me the villain? Fine, I'll be the villain."
I
Not
saw
sure what
that.
that's
And
about. That was a dirty kind of play, but
yeah, you're headhunting now. You're really now you're acting as the villain.
yeah,
Okay. Where's the game at? Is it Jacksonville or
Tennessee.
Tennessee? I'll go with the Titans, and
Titans.
I'll go with the Titans.
I'm gonna agree with you here. I know Mac Jones is their starter. I just don't know how it's gonna work. I'm not too familiar with him this season and how he's
Yeah,
gonna scheme
the
out there.
Titans did better against the Lions than the Jags did, so that's my reason.
Hey, there you go. I like it. Moving on, we got Jets at Dolphins. Should be okay.
I'll go the Dolphins this one. I'll
Yeah,
go Dolphins. I think they
I'm,
bounce back.
I'm thinking the same exact thing. I don't think the Jets are gonna. I think they're done.
I
They would.
didn't know that. I didn't know that Tua hasn't won an NFL football game when the weather's under 40 degrees. By the way,
That's crazy. Yeah.
that is.
I text that to you like over the weekend or something like that.
You
That's
probably did.
insane.
Yeah, after
Um,
going to Green Bay and get absolutely smothered last week.
yeah. But yeah, I'm also gonna pick the Dolphins here.
Okay,
I just think the Jets are not it.
just not good. And then Aaron Rodgers. Oh, I know you saw a documentary that's coming out of him.
Yeah, I know. I haven't watched it yet, but there's some creepy things. I like
I don't want to watch it.
what he's
I don't.
done. I
I'm
might
not gonna
watch
see
it
it.
just to say I watched it, just like Tiger King back during COVID. Watch it
That's
to watch it, you
different.
know?
Hurricane was
Um,
actually interesting.
oh, I don't know about that. But
I like.
next we got a little homecoming. Cousins and the Falcons are coming back to Green Bay. Or not Green Bay, sorry, Minnesota. I don't know why I said Green Bay. Slipping up. They're going to Minnesota. What you got here?
There's no way the Vikings can keep getting away with this. But they should have lost to the Cardinals last week. They should have lost
That was
games
a close
prior
game.
to that. There's just no way they can keep because it's so frustrating because it's like you just need these teams. They're having the best season, and at least in the NFC North, an amazing season, which is inhibiting our
They're on like a
or
miracle
taking
run.
away the shine from our. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go Kirko though. He had a bad. He threw 4 picks last week. I
He
would
did.
do want to mention that he had a bad week. He bounces back.
They,
He goes back to his hometown, Minnesota. I like Kirko.
the Falcons kind of been struggling. Young Hoku,
They started off hot.
he missed like 4 kicks, and then Karko does that. Um,
Yeah.
I am gonna pick the Falcons as well here. I truly don't think I think the Vikings are overhyped. I mean, they just signed Daniel Jones. I don't know if you saw that, but
I did see that.
it's not gonna. Like they're just like on a miracle run. I do want to point out how now both quarterbacks, Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones, are both on the Vikings right now, which was coincidental because they were both the starting quarterbacks in New York at one point in time. At the same time, actually, when they were playing each other. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah,
they might
yeah.
have even been the same draft class. I really don't even remember. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna rock with the Falcons as well. Next up we got the Saints going to New York to play the Giants.
Thanks. Next question.
I agree here as well. I actually just put the Saints defense in fantasy because I don't know whether it's Drew Lock or Tommy DeVito. I don't think it really matters. It's just not. Is it Tommy? Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
just bad. Just came out of
Next
me.
up, I don't even think I need to ask. Panthers, Eagles. We're both going to pick the Eagles.
Next question. We
Although I
don't
do
even
want
have
to
some
point out
answers.
Bryce Young is looking really good
I'm
lately.
happy for him.
We're seeing this Bama version of Bryce Young finally. It's nice. It truly
I'm
is.
really happy for him.
Absolutely. Next we
I don't
got
know why. Before you go on, I don't
yeah.
know why. I'm just this game seems a little sneaky to me for
Dude,
Carolina.
the Panthers almost beat
They
the
should have beat the Chiefs.
they should
I
have.
just want to say that. They should
Yeah.
have
That's where I was
with
going.
their magic, their dark magic they have.
And the refs on the
Anyway,
payroll.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. So it's hard to beat the Chiefs
yeah. No, listen.
unless you're
This is gonna
Detroit.
be a good game just because of the division rivalry between the Browns and the Steelers. At Steelers.
I think the Steelers get their get back. They lost to the Browns a few weeks ago in a crazy snow game, so I'll take the Steelers.
I'm picking the same exact pick here as well. I love Jameis though. I want to emphasize that
Oh yeah,
he's so funny. I'm rooting for him. Next we got Raiders at Buccaneers.
Raiders, Buccaneers. Raiders are an awful organization,
I agree. I
and
think
they
they're
didn't give us
right
Max
now
Crosby.
favorites for the first overall pick. or second. They're second. Jaguars, I think, are first, something like that. I don't really know. It's all kind of the same. It don't matter till it's over, I guess. But I'm also gonna rock with the Buccaneers. Baker's found a home in Tampa, and I didn't know this, but during Baker's pre-draft interviews, Todd Bowles, who's now the coach of the Buccaneers, was super high on Baker and wanted him on his team. Obviously, it didn't work out like that, but it did now, and he's always had a home essentially with Todd Bowles, and it's just nice to see that kind of flourishing.
Yeah, I agree.
This should be another good game. We got Seahawks at Cardinals.
Hmm.
Yeah,
This is a good game. Seahawks beat the Jets last week. Cardinals lost to the Vikings. I think the Cardinals lost to the Seahawks earlier in the year in Seattle. I picked them, so I'll go with Seahawks this time.
I like it. I'm gonna pick the Cardinals here. I'm I don't know. Kyler's been on and off, right?
Yeah.
This whole season. It's kind of just been inconsistent, but I think he's gonna have a good game here. Next we got Bills at Rams. This should also be a decent game, but
It'll be a good game. But the Bills, I don't know. There's nothing stopping them right now either. They look really good as well.
the Bills are an amazing team. The team chemistry is off the charts. That
They
I
didn't they
gotta
didn't need
mention
to.
that little throw. Josh Allen's the first person ever, like quarterback ever, to have a passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown in a game.
I know that is kind of
And
crazy
he
to think
also
about.
thue the touchdown to himself. Essentially, that's how the play
Yeah, I did see that as
works.
well.
Crazy. That play was a little nuts. It was great. Next, we got Bears at 49ers, hurt 49ers team, which George Kittle is not
Yeah.
happy with right now. And CMC is done for the year again, essentially.
Yeah. Wait, is Bears 49ers
Yep.
in San Fran?
Yeah, at San Fran. Levi Stadium.
Both are just uh
This is a tough one.
this is this is a tough one because it's like the Bears definitely have the capability easily to beat these 49ers, but
Of
it's
course.
just you see what they did
Far
last
distance.
week and yeah, far distance, you see what they did last week, and it's just like, geez, I really want to pick them, but 49ers are hurt, bro. I'm gonna go Bears. I'm gonna go Bears.
Kind of hoping you'd pick 49ers because I think I'm going to pick Bears as well.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
going Bears.
Dude, Debo is looking terrible this year. I
Yeah, he's
don't
not
know if
playing.
you've watched the 49ers lately, but he looks big. Like it,
Oh, like chunky. I've seen a couple of videos, a little
not just
bit.
chunky, but like he's skill set wise, he's just not there this year. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if he had a bad offseason or if he's just kind of hurt right now. I don't know what's going on, but he's not this is not the same player from a couple years ago. And to end off the Sunday slate, another great game. Chargers at Chiefs. Should be a good game.
Chargers at Chiefs. Oh my gosh. Chiefs, bro. They're dark magic. I hate it so much.
I I
I hate
really
the
want the
Chiefs.
Chargers to win this one, like really badly. It would just
Me
make,
too. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Chargers. I'm the biggest Chargers fan, but Chiefs.
yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to pick the Chiefs as well. And to end it all off, Monday Night Football, Bengals at Cowboys.
Bengals.
Struggling a little bit lately, but Cowboys
Yeah,
are
Bengals.
something else. Um,
Yeah, I'll go Bengals this one. They're Cowboys obviously they're both struggling, but the Bengals still they have all their offense
Absolutely.
predominantly. Plus or minus T. Higgins, depending on how he's feeling. But
No, he's supposed to play this
they
week.
don't need him.
He's supposed to
Huh?
play this week.
Oh,
Projected 15
better
points for my fantasy team, so he better play this
better
week.
for your fantasy team. So yeah,
I need
just
it.
the
This
the
is our last regular season week here, so it's make or break. I'm projected to play you actually in the first round of the playoffs right now.
gonna kill you.
You might. My team's not very good. I'm not. I'm gonna keep you
I know,
humble.
I'm joking. But yeah, their Bengals offense, bro. They're clicking on all cylinders. They're easily a top five offense in my opinion. It's just they can't get it done on defense, bro.
No, yeah, I agree. We'll see how this works out. Actually, I'm optimistic about the Bengals. I'm gonna pick them as well. Um, the Cowboys are so not it this year. Like they really aren't.
Yeah, they're really bad.
I can't remember. Did
They're
they
really
pay
bad.
Micah Parsons?
I don't think they did. They
Okay.
paid Dak and CeeDee.
I
Those are the two
I know they
biggest
paid Dak and
signings.
CD. So it'll be interesting to see what Micah ends up doing here. He might like towards the end of the season or just next year in general. I don't know that this is an environment he's gonna want to maintain if they keep it like this.
Yeah, it's just like I actually love Micah on the Lions, but he's just too much of a drama queen in my opinion.
Bro, he's a little bit of a drama queen. I won't lie.
I just don't think he'd be good in the locker room.
Also, I don't think he likes the Lions. He switches up so much, man.
I know that's why I just
One
don't
week
like
he
him.
goes,
Like, that's why I don't
nobody's
like him.
ever gonna want to go to Detroit. It's never gonna be a team you want to play for. And then I'm not because he has his own podcast, and then
Yeah, I see
like
that.
a month later, he's like, Detroit is a place that you want to be in. And it's like you can't switch up like that. Like
That's why I don't want him here. No matter how good of a player he is.
it's whatever. But that concludes our picks for you guys. We do have a start bench cut for you as well.
It's a
Um,
good one.
this one's a little tougher. I have a great one for next week as well, I think. Um,
Perfect.
but this week's is start bench cut. Ed Reed, Ronnie Lott, and Troy Polamalu.
I'm starting Ed Reed off rip.
I agree. It's kind of the bench and cut that gets a little tough though.
I know Ronnie Lott was a dog. I just haven't watched too many clips or highlights of him.
That's
He's
completely
definitely a player I know of, Hall of Famer, I think Super Bowl winner as well. So for that reason, I watched Troy and he was a dog, like just growing up. Because I it was my dad, he's from Baltimore, so he would always root for the Ravens. So I was like, yeah, I've got to root for the Steelers. Uh
different.
just to make him mad. So yeah, I was a big Steelers fan like when I'm way back in the day, like I was like ages like before 10 years old. So
I didn't know that.
I'll go Troy. I'm gonna start Ed Reed. I'm gonna go bench Troy. I'm gonna cut Ronnie Lott.
I'm gonna actually do the same exact thing. Ed Reed's kind of obvious. Ain't nobody like Ed Reed. He was nuts, man.
Yeah,
Um,
he's a dog,
Troy
bro.
Polamalu though, I remember seeing clips of him on the ground. His hand is like on the ground, scooping up a football for a pick. Like he was so
Oh yeah.
athletic,
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
such a good player, man. Ronnie Lott, to his credit, is great too. But I like you said, I'm unfamiliar with Ronnie Lott's game.
Yeah, his
Maybe I'm a
game.
little uncultured. Maybe I just missed it, but um, yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna bench Troy Polamalu and cut Lott. But that's all I got. Evan, you got anything for him?
I just want to win tonight, bro. That's all I care about. That's what I'm waiting.
Absolutely.
Tonight's
Right
huge.
there with
It's
you, man.
like the oh my gosh, tonight's so big.
It's a big game.
It's a huge game, monumental.
It is. With that being said, though, I think it's a little shorter of an episode for you guys this week. Um, yeah, that's
That's
it.
all I
So, if
got.
you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Go Lions,
The
beat Green
Lions.
Bay. By the way, before we go, who's your like least favorite division team, like division rival? It's got to be the Packers, right? Or is that just me?
Packers. I'm not even gonna lie. I
Yeah, me too.
think it's the Packers because of the belt to ass we have received over the years, right?
Yeah,
The stuff Aaron Rodgers would do to us back in the day was just so mean. I remember
I
like
know.
there's one specific game where Aaron Rodgers lobbed it up on a Hail Mary and we lost that way. I think you
Yeah,
know what I'm
at
talking
Ford
about.
Field.
Yeah, that like no, it has to be the Packers. I've never taken the Bears really seriously in all honesty because they've kind of never had a quarterback
Yeah, they're
the
just
entire time
there.
I've
Yeah.
really been paying attention. Um, except Jay
And the
Cutler.
Vikings, they just fluctuate so much. It's
Yeah.
just like,
So I don't know.
believe it or not, the past 20 meetings we've had with the Packers were tied evenly at 10 and 10.
Really? Wow.
So this is to break the tie tonight.
Wow. Let's sway it our way for
But
once.
that's 20 past 20 matches. It's like 5 years.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
that's kind of when the tide a little bit started to turn. Or
Oh
it
yeah.
was in the process of turning.
Absolutely.
Maybe not. Maybe not. We still had Patricia back then. By the way, I don't know if you saw him. He like had crazy craze for the Lions and Dan Campbell on an
Really?
episode of of a TV show. I saw it on a clip earlier today. I couldn't bring myself to like it though. He was so cancerous
But
to a team and
Buddy put
organization.
us back like
He did.
5 years in the process.
The only good thing his team did was draft Frank Ragnow.
Yeah, but that wasn't him.
You're right.
Oh, I'm not giving him nothing.
I'm not giving him nothing.
Nothing. But yeah. So that concludes it for us. Hope you guys have a good one. Go watch Thursday Night Football. Or I guess when this
Yeah.
will be up, it's already over.
Homework can wait. The Lions playing Green Bay in 11-1 versus 9-3 year for both teams is rare to come by. I don't know if I've never seen a matchup this crazy. 4 losses between both teams.
Yeah. Before we end it, if we hypothetically lose tonight and the Vikings win, who's first in the North?
We are because
Yeah.
now because we have the head-to-head win.
Okay, that's right.
But if we lose tonight, a lot.
I don't want to be in that.
Believe it or I know. I'm just saying that I'm saying if we lose tonight, like there is absolutely no doubt that we can like drop to a wild card team, which is I'm having a hard time believing and saying it, but tonight is just monumental. Please, for the love of God, just beat the Packers tonight. I don't care about next week. Beat the Packers tonight.
Yes.
The world's in your hands. The world's in your hands.
We need that guy with the cheese grater hat pulling up to the game tonight. You saw that when they were in Green Bay?
He said he's not coming. I saw him. I didn't follow him, but like on Twitter, they so suggested. He pops up. He said, unfortunately, I can't go to the game tonight, guys, but I'll be watching with my cheese grater hat on from home. So he won't be there tonight. I did see that. I saw that on Twitter.
Oh, well, damn. That's sad.
It is what it is.
Bummed out now. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Seriously. We'll catch you in the next one.
See you guys. Peace. Take care.